Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator Sweden Bush Trip Leg 2 from Norrköping ESSP to Jönköping ESGJ. ESGJ, not easy to say. Let's get going. Yup. Let's go. Let's go. We want... What do we want? I haven't got it on the right bit. There we go. 278 for 40 seconds. Norrköping. Head west-northwest after taking to the skies from Norrköping Airport, reaching Norrköping, Sweden's 10th largest city by population. Turn southwest. Hello, Norrköping. Lovely to see you. Thank you for your hospitality overnight. Flaps up. Lovely looking little town. Very cute. Well, city. Big city, I should say, really. Alright, on to our turn. We want 230 for 351. Norsholm. Fly over the tiny hamlet of Norsholm and continue onward on your course towards the southwestern coast of Sweden. Yes, ma'am. Look at this arrangement of buildings. What's that all about? Maybe some kind of university? Military academy, maybe? Doesn't really look like residential, but maybe it is. Who knows? Nah, I think it's a university. Looks like a university. A good old uni. So it's been a day, so I've already forgotten what were the best settings were. What was it? Was -4? -4%? Or 5 was it we ended up? And maybe, was it 85% power? Did we want about 130? We'll see how this goes. So I think 5 possibly would be better. For the golf course, obviously like their golf courses here. Trying to think, there's some famous Swedish golfers? Almost rings a bell, but no, don't know. I mean, he had Mickelson, but he wasn't Swedish, he was American, but Mickelson to me is a very Nordic name, so that doesn't prove anything either way, but hey, there you go. Random piece of information for your perusal. Nice big highway here to follow. We're about a minute away from wherever this hamlet is. Is that it on the edge of the river there? Just along this highway. I think it probably is. Norsholm. Norsholm. Ah, aren't you cute? At the end of this fjord, or whatever you want to call it. Or is this a lake? actually a lake. Cool. Cool. Tiny hamlet. Hello, tiny hamlet. With my spear and tiny hamlet. Anything interesting? No football stadiums, no golf courses, no churches. They've got nothing. They've got nothing. Alright, returning. We want 238 for 537. And we're off to Linkoping. Past Linkoping, the country's 5th most popular city. Look at the cars on the highway. I love it. Absolutely love it. They just need to get this sim to the next level where you can actually drive a car along the highways. That would be insane. Imagine you could walk and drive. You know, get the photogrammetry in the cities up a bit high enough so that walking around actually, you know, looks pretty good. And then you've got a world simulator. Like, you literally have a world simulator. Not just a flight simulator. And you license that to everyone who wants to make any other kind of game. I've said it before. I mean, let's just do a worldwide battle royale or a Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, or any number of other games that could use a one-to-one map of the planet Earth. A couple of big highways. There must be a paid highway on the right and then the old school normal highway on the left, maybe? Very farmy area. Alright, halfway to Linkoping. Obviously we can see it off there in the distance. Very city looking terrain. Our usual examine everything from all angles. Oh, hello farm. With your big round ditch of mud there. Again, is that for ritual sacrifices? Is it the Illuminati? Ancient Viking rituals? The big farm there. Right, a little bit. Just a little bit. Is that an airport there? I think it is. Big airport. Right in the middle of town. The fuel things are now diverging. Right. interesting. Again, I don't really understand that. Why would it use one tank first? And that's probably why we're listing to the right again. Hello, Linkoping. Linkoping? Only found a church and a football stadium. All is good in the world. We could be in Denmark. Couple of big churches. Linkoping FC. It's like a train line going through as well. Definitely a typical large city. In the city. A few patches of green here and there, a bit of forest around the edges. Looks like we've been gaining more height, so let's go down to 6%. We're turning 231 for 937. We're off to Boxholm. You'll soon pass Boxholm, a small city surrounded by dense forest. Ooh. What's going on here? Is that like shipping containers or something? A junkyard? Maybe? Dunno. Just dunno. Another airport? There was definitely one back there too. 2 airports? That's an airport, right? The runway. 2 airports in one city. Alright, I'm going to try turning this on. Because, yeah, we are beginning to be really right heavy. Not really, but beginning to be. Right, let's try 80% then. 6% trim. Two minutes done of nearly 10, so a fifth of the way there. No great huge highways leading to Boxholm. It says it's surrounded by dense forest. I'm not really seeing much forest way off in the distance there, but I guess it'll show up eventually. What I wanted to do, that's what I wanted to do. There we go. to have a look around. All very farmy out here. Plane still wants to go to the right. Being very recalcitrant. Alright, we can turn the fuel transfer off now. We're back to level of the two fuel tanks. Strange system. Alright, yeah, nearly, pretty much halfway there. Just ticked over 440 of 940. Nearly almost halfway. Yeah, now we're starting to see more forests. We're heading Box home. Box home. Take me home. Alright, just coming up to 6 minutes. 4 or so to remain. Look at this little church just hiding in the middle of nowhere. What's going on there? That's got to be an algorithm mistake. Why would there be a church there? There's a little tiny village there, I guess. Maybe it has a big church. I'm not sure about it. I feel like that would more likely be some kind of farmhouse. But perhaps there is a church there. Definitely farm central. Well, it's forest central really, with just patches of farms. Very tranquil, very peaceful, very pretty. Now we're looking 8 minutes, so another 2 minutes. This must be the city, inverted commas here, Boxholm. It is surrounded by dense forest, as promised. feel like something's changed with the draw distance. I don't ever sort of remember noticing this obvious barrier between where it's drawing trees and where it isn't. The settings are pretty high, so I've played around with them. I think it must just be something they've changed in the raw cell. Maybe I just never noticed before. That's always a possibility. So, this must be the venerable box helm. Anything interesting? Hello? What have you got? What have you got for us? Industrial buildings. Fair few residential up on the hill there. Yeah, it's very lovely, very lovely. Crazy little cul-de-sac area there. Bit weird. In amongst the forest. I must do something on the water here. There's all these industrial things on the water. And now we're turning. We want 258 for 913. We are headed to Vatern. From Boxholm, fly 21 nautical miles west-southwest to Vatern, a long spindly lake that is the second largest in the country by surface area. How else would you measure the size of a lake, if not surface area? I guess depth as well. You could have a bigger lake that was smaller but just was deeper, I guess. Fair enough. I won't question it any further. The questioning shall cease immediately. All just forest and lakes now. Ah, this is sort of channel thing. I know what that must be. It must be for power lines. That'd be what it is. Going on down there. One little house on the edge of this lake with no road to it. Is there really houses there, or is the algorithm losing its mind? Interesting. That one over there's okay. It's right next to a road, but how did you get to that other one? Okay, did that one have to catch a boat across or trek through the forest? Again, with the hidden little things. Sweden seems to like a lot of that. Little clearings inside forests. On the edges of lakes. It's sus, is what it is. He's running back into the sea over here. Okay, alright. More little houses inside the forests. I don't know that that's real. Surely that's algorithm. Why would there be little houses just there? Oh, there's a little road, I suppose. Hidden in that forest there. Are they lumberjacks? This forest road, though. Or is this the lake we're talking about? Like what I thought was the sea. Is this a lake? Can't be. Honestly can't be. Way too big. Way too big. You're kidding me, aren't you? You're dreaming. Well, maybe it is a lake. That's a big ass lake. Yep. This fuel thing is nutty. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Now that I am an uncle, I probably shouldn't use that phrase. Dare suggest my niece is a monkey? How dare I? How dare I? She's a great ape. Alright, well, we're about to hit 6 minutes and we're doing 9:13, so another 3 minutes, going to be right out over this apparently lake. And I am aware that was terrible grammar, but I'm not quite sure how you say it. This apparent lake? Doesn't quite work. This alleged lake. Yes. More little secret hidden farmlands in the middle of forests. Big road. Alright, Sweden. I see you. Alright, we've just done 7:17 of 9:13. I guess we're turning just somewhere randomly here. In about 2 minutes, or 1.5 now. You're telling me this is a lake? That's insane. It's a big one. Oh, ain't she huge? Yeah, incredibile. Possibly turning in 20 seconds or so, maybe 40 seconds. I'll give it, let's split the difference, 30 seconds. Few wind turbines on that island there. Interesting. Good spot for it, I guess. Probably get some nice wind zooming across the lake here. We are turning, let's go. We want 193 for 236. We're going to Vicingo. Head south-southwest over the waters of Vatern and pass Vicingso, an island in the lake's southern portion, then turn southwest. Wow, we're visiting the turbines. Isn't that lovely? Put some farmland on it too. That's looks so flat as well. God, it's the nearest of water rising, and this whole thing's underwater, right? Surely. Especially when it's a lake. Got a bit of heavy rain, and this island would be underwater, surely. It is, but don't call me Shirley. Alright, looks like we need to do a bit of transferring on again. As you can see, the plane is much happier going to the right at the moment. What a great little island. A few windmills, a few farms. Doesn't even look like there's a village, really. Where would they get their supplies and things? Just get stuff delivered directly to them, maybe. I'm always interested in the logistics of delivery. I guess that's why I like Death Stranding so much. That was a delivery logistics. Oh, here's the village. Here it is. So, you know, they get their deliveries via boat. And, yeah. Wow. I actually love this island. Must be awesome to live on this island. What if you can walk around the edge of it? Bit of local shops down there, I guess. Ingenious. Ah, I have missed the turn. Okay, we are turning. 222 for 514. We are headed to Harbour. Fly just under 12 nautical miles to the town of Harbour, located on the shore of Vatern. Then bank your diamond star in a southward heading. Actually, quite a lot of little houses on this island. More populated than I thought. Probably entirely self-sufficient in terms of electricity with those wind turbines. And the farms and whatnot. Maybe they don't need deliveries at all. Yeah, same little house, two houses and then one on the other side of the road. Interesting. I wonder why that's... Everyone's got the same layout. Interesting questions. Is our fuel looking? Fuel's back to the level. There we go. plane can go back to being fairly balanced. Can't possibly be the way I meant to do it, but hey, like I said yesterday, I don't have the manual for this thing. I'm not going to look it up. We'll just deal with the issues as they arise, even if there is a better way of doing things. I mean, you know, maybe there's a button that automatically keeps the fuel level. Really don't know. I do like this plane though. Despite all of that, I do like this plane. Better than the Cessna we had in Iceland. Well, that one was annoying. We'll probably end up with it again in one of the others. Who knows? Norway or what have we still got? Finland? Norway? Well, that's for future us to find out. For now, present us is just going to enjoy the ride. That island though, I loved it. Great little island, middle of a lake. Right about halfway there. This must be Harbour just past these forests, I think. Hello, are you Harbour? Hello? Hello, people. Hello, town. Oh, fairly large town. Oh, I see. I didn't even start the clock. That's why it's still saying 2:43. So, well, look, there you go. We'll wait for the purple line and saviour. Another fucking fly season here, and yes, gigantic blowfly was just flying past me there. IRL, bigger than this aeroplane, but it has now left. It has gone to bug someone else. Another fairly industrial looking town. Oh, football stadium. Football stadium. Alright, we're turning. 179 for 4 minutes and 1 second. Actually start our clock this time. And yeah, we're heading to Jönköping. Land at Jönköping Airport. In 4 minutes. I wonder if this is Harbour as well, or some other town. Very close by though. All in the, I think Jönköping's a fairly large city. I guess we'll find out more about it tomorrow. What's going on over there? Is that a golf course? Interesting. If it is, that's some hilly golf courses. I don't know. Maybe it's like tobogganing or something. A grass park. I don't know what you call them. We've got one in Australia where you've got like grass skiing and yeah, like a toboggan track. Dawns on me toboggan might be a Swedish word. Yes, I put my clogs in my toboggan. There's the airport. I'm beginning to notice it. There it is there. Let's see. Let's slow down a bit. So that we can get our flaps down. Come on, plane, what are you doing? Slow down. I demand you slow down immediately. We'll go to full 0 power then, alright? That suit you better, plane? There we go, now we can get our flaps down. Out of this view, see how we're doing. Nice spot for an airport, I like it. It's a place to water ditch if you need to, a few fields and things if you land, if you're having trouble making it to the airport. Taking off, you have an issue. I think we're coming in a bit low, so let's give her a bit of power. Is that looking better? Definitely better in terms of being too low, but are we going too high now? I think we are actually. Can't seem to make up my mind. Alright. Yeah, maybe a bit of power. A bit more power. Land her in. Say hello to the cars. Hello, cars. Go, looking good. Looking real good. Start our flaring. Beautiful. Beautiful. Lovely. Slam on the brakes. Welcome to Yonko Bing, passengers and programs. I hope you enjoyed that. Let's see if it registers. Hello. Yes, it is. Well done. So that was leg 2, question mark, I believe it was, of the Sweden bush trip. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir. Goodbye.